OnePlus has decided to follow in the footsteps of Apple, Google, and Samsung and release a smaller, less powerful version of its flagship smartphone. The OnePlus 2, released first in August, is 5.5 inches and comes packed to the brim with the most up-to-date components. The OnePlus X, on the other hand, is slightly less powerful, but is supposed to be a design-first smartphone. This is the OnePlus X Onyx. What really sets it apart is its design. It feels really great in the hand, from the display to the glass backplate, which is a first for OnePlus, all the way just to kind of the sides and how it feels in your hand is really great. It comes with this new slider on the side where you can go from having no notifications, a mute button, to priority only, to having basically all notifications, opening the flood. The OnePlus X has a more expensive variation called the OnePlus X ceramic version. The ceramic version, they're really touting as a design-first smartphone, and they say they imported zirconia sand from Australia to make the ceramic backing. You can tell it's a little bit different than the normal OnePlus X Onyx version because it's got a different hue, it's a little bit more reflective, and it feels nicer in the hand. It's heavy in material in a way that only the iPhone 6s really feels like. The OnePlus X ceramic version doesn't offer anything more than the Onyx version, save for the slightly different edges, the different backplate, the kind of the heft when you hold it. It's really being billed as a device that you'd pay extra for just because it has a nicer design. For the first time, the OnePlus X will have expandable storage. It's been a complaint for OnePlus devices in the past, and it's something they've addressed with this new device. It's a nano SIM slot right here, but it'll also take a micro SD card up to 128 gigabytes. They're saying you can also use that extra micro SD slot as another nano SIM slot, meaning if you want two phone numbers, if you're that kind of person that has two different phone numbers, you can put two different nano SIM cards in here. But most people will probably want the expandable storage, so that's a good plus if you didn't want to spend a little bit extra for the 64 gigabyte version of the phone. The OnePlus X has a 5-inch AMOLED display. On the component side, the OnePlus X comes with a Snapdragon 801 processor and 3 gigabytes of memory. That puts it slightly lower than the OnePlus 2, which came with the Snapdragon 810 and 4 gigabytes of RAM, but for most smartphone users, it won't matter that much. One big change with the OnePlus X is that the invite system they're known for, it's now going to only be 1 month long. So after 1 month, they're going to have certain windows of time when you can order the phone and get it immediately. The OnePlus X Onyx version will be available in the US starting November 19th for $249 USD. The ceramic version is only going to be available in Europe, and they don't have a release date for that yet. They say before Christmas, and it's going to cost you 379 euros. The company won't yet say whether or not the ceramic version will be available anywhere else outside of Europe. One of the biggest questions with OnePlus is, will it ship on time? The OnePlus 2 is delayed for a few weeks, and the invite system has always been a little wonky. It leaves a lot of consumers angry because they can't get their hands on the phone and they wait eagerly for a chance to pre-order it, and then they miss that window.